Oh, it's Gregatron. What's going on? Always wanted to do that. Hope you like my shirt. Before I get started, I want to ask y'all a question. Is feminism good or bad? I'll give you some time. Just think about it. Give you a couple more seconds. All right, time is up. Yeah, feminism is a horrible thing. And here's why. I'm going to talk about the relationship aspect with it, the work aspect, and the physical aspect. So let's start with the relationships. We all know the traditional way relationships used to look. Whereas when feminism came in, everything switched up. Like that whole I'm a strong woman mentality came in. I'm a strong woman. So it's just taking everything that men used to normally do. And now the woman's saying, well, I can do that. I can cut the grass. I can do this. I can do that. I can fix the house. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but if the man is able and willing to do it, let him do it. Now, different relationships have different 50-50s, 40-60s, what have you. But if you know a man is good at doing X, Y, and Z, let him do it. Unless if he needs help, he'll say, hey, wife, hey, sweetheart, I need some help cutting this tree down or something. But yeah, this strong woman stuff, it's just getting ridiculous. Like, it's going too far. So there are parents who tell their daughters growing up, you don't need a man. You don't even need a man. And when she has that idea inserted in her head from a young age, she's going to automatically grow up hating men and she won't even know it. So let's say these young ladies start going out on dates. The problem is we can't be gentlemen anymore. So remember how men used to, I'm going to use the stereotypical examples, pull the chair out for a woman and hold the door open for a woman. And when he picks the woman up, he would go up to her house and ring the doorbell. And then she'd come out. Then he would open the car door for her. All that stuff is thrown out the window. Remember the whole, if it's raining and there's a big puddle on the floor, he lays the jacket down so she can walk over it. Like, all that is out the window because of this strong woman mentality. I'm a strong woman. I can do everything by myself. But if you can do everything by yourself, then why are you even with a man? Why date? Why look for a man? You just don't want to be alone. So chivalry, that's been destroyed now for years. And it's because of feminism. It's not because of women per se, it's because of feminism. You know, they say I can do anything a man can do. And what feminism does is it takes all the man's strengths, and then the woman will say, well, I can do that even better. But then it takes the man's weaknesses, and then it says, I also can do that better. So you're just in competition with men. It's not about empowering women. It's just about the destruction of men. They hate men. That's what this is all about. So let's talk about work real quick. And this is so backwards, like it doesn't even make any sense, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. So these feminists who claim they're strong, they're independent, they can do anything. Anything you can do, I can do better. Remember that song? So let's say a woman's car breaks down. She's not gonna want a female mechanic to show up or a female tow truck driver to show up. If your car is broken down, period, if you're at the shop, if your house is burning down, you're gonna want a male firefighter to show up. If you're in danger, you're gonna want a male police officer to show up to help you. That's why all this is backwards. Because they know how important men are to society, yet they pretend they don't know. It's like they want to be ladies when it's convenient for them to be a lady. Like, I like helping women out when it comes to like lifting heavy stuff. But women, not women, but feminists, I gotta separate the two terms. Feminists, they'll act like they don't need a man's help, period, until it's one of those things I mentioned earlier. So, on one hand, it's like, I'm a strong woman, I can do everything a man can do. But on the other hand, it's like, hey, can you lift this case of water and take it to my room or whatever? Or it's, can you take this to my car for me? Or can you unload my car for me? Wait, but I thought you were a strong woman. So you're not really a strong woman. You have your flaws like everybody else. You're just delusional. You just think you're equal or better to a man, when in reality, you need help with certain things like everybody else. So, that's why it's just backwards. Like, if you need help with something. Don't let that strong woman crap get in the way. And it also changes the whole dynamic to a family. Because now the fathers are becoming the mothers, and the mothers are becoming the fathers. I can make just as much money as him. I don't need to sit at home and raise the kids, and what do they say? I don't need him to give me an allowance. And it gives women these crazy attitudes. I was talking to some people in Chicago, some friends of mine, and they were like all about that. I don't need to. My thing is, if you're home with, if you have children and you're married, you should raise the children at home. If you're not married with kids, yeah, it's okay to work. But their thing was, I don't need to stay home and wait for my man to give me some money, because what if he's out cheating and doing all this stuff? But it's like, nah, that's not even what I'm talking about. And then let's talk about the physical aspect. So feminism, in my opinion, led to this mentality that women can hit men, right? We all know that's a no-no. Why do women think they can hit men and get away with it? And then when this guy, when his buttons are finally pushed far enough, he hits her back and she's like stunned. I can't believe you did that. But you're attacking this man. You've been attacking this man for how long now? But the 1 minute he hits her back, it's like World War III. Why is that? Just think about what I'm saying here. Feminism is allowing these women to pretty much just get away with anything. But when the man does the exact same thing, oh my goodness. No. That's a no. You can't do that, man. You striked a woman? And then you got this Me Too garbage. Let's talk about Me Too real quick. Me Too. Me Too puts people in a situation, in a position where you're supposed to believe all women, with or without evidence. Just think about that. We don't even have the proof yet. No rape kit yet. No nothing yet. But the judges and all these people, they believe the woman by default. Whereas a lot of these stories, she's lying. But even if it comes back a lie, this man's name is tarnished. His name is dragged all through the mud. So that's why I don't fall for it anymore. Like, it's just baloney. Just straight baloney. I mean, women make plenty of money in the workforce. Women have it very good in America. Like, I don't even know what the complaint is. Like, don't more men commit suicide than women? Aren't more men in prison than women? It's like, they don't even think about these type of things. Aren't more men depressed, suicidal than women? It's just ridiculous. Feminism's not good. It's not good at all. I mean, just look at relationships. On one hand, she says, I want a good man. I want a good man. No, you don't. Because you believe you are the good man. The good man is you, apparently, because you can just do everything. Like I said in the beginning of the video, why date? Why date? The kids will grow up jacked up. Let me know what you guys think about this video. We need to make men men again. Yeah.